French. So potentially Royal Knights, Arbitrier. We got a Culverin Civ, which is nice. Let's see what we get. So with French, you need mass. 2, 3. Okay. Take that all day long. So French, get the spearmen, get the archers. Although they're not hearted spearmen, you know, it is what it is. Looking to scale the archers. One's out. Spearmen, jabs, archers, archers, horsemen. Okay. We definitely lose this round. It's okay. Do as much damage as we can. Kill the spears, and then that's about it. Bye. Refresh. No luck. So next round, if we get some spearmen, we'll go for it. If we get a triple, that's it. That's all we need. Shaft throwers, we definitely lose this. No, we don't, because we have more units. So 2 people leveled, 3 people leveled. Alright, we got our triple. We're going to stage that, and we're going to look for one of these, but for French. And we did not get one. Not a problem. Level up next round. If we get an upgrade for Archer, we'll go for the veteran archers. If not, then we will get the best unit possible. So Archer Spearman, he has more. If I upgraded, I might have won, but it's not a guarantee. So we're gonna kill the Spearman first, but he should have this because he has more archers. Just how it works early game. It is what it is. He had the Spearman. So somebody's just AFK, or they're going. It might be yellow. He's going straight for that age up. That is ballsy, dude. So we upgrade, triple the French. Let's see, best card imaginable, Sultanate. Do we want a French plus or a Sultanate card? Right? That's what I'm seeing. So we're gonna get that. Men-at-Arms are always good. Let's see if we can get a Sultanate or a French. So none of these are exactly what we need, but we need the Hardened Spearman for the French. We're gonna buy Sultanate anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna upgrade this to hopefully we get exact, that's the absolute best one, Madness. Always go for that. Alright, so we're in a pretty good spot. We're not scaling particularly well, but we will do our best. Next try, we're trying to get a French Sultanate card or a French card. That's good. We want to get 2 cards next round. And so there's a lot of people leveling fast, so we want to punish. And we want to scale. So I don't see anybody particularly upgrading their stuff so far. This guy, with straight knights, veteran archer. That's an interesting strategy, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to buy the French card, Hardened Spearman, and we're going to get this as well. So we need some Sultanate cards. Let's see if we can get another one. Got Sultanate Archer 1-3, but that's not really useful. We want to level next round and potentially get a triple, which is what we're hoping for. So Royal Knight is going to lead. That's fine. We're going to upgrade this again. Oh my god. I love this luck. Let's go. So we would not lock this. I think next round we hopefully get a triple. And we're starting to really scale. This guy's doing pretty much the same thing we are. Except he has more up front, he has more pop, and he doesn't upgrade any of his stuff, so we should roll through him pretty quick. This guy did not go a lot of spearmen, so but he'll still clean up. I'm more worried about yellow than anybody because he fast level 3, scaling with level 3 cards. This guy went better in longbow. Did not upgrade them, so he's just gonna get rolled. We are at a very good pace of scaling. And we have got 2 luck, so we don't need to upgrade our archers anymore. 6 damage is completely okay. That's all you need. And now we're just hoping to get some good level 3 cards into your rounds. So none of these are good, so we're gonna roll 3 times, and whatever we get is exactly what we're gonna level up with. 1 Sultanate every 2, Ottoman. We got a French Royal Knight 1-1. Alright, we're gonna level up once, and then we're gonna roll again. So we didn't get anything particularly good. was hoping for crossbows for that one reroll, but did not get it. Veteran Knights are interesting. You get 2 of those. And we have 2 French. We got... I don't necessarily care about upgrading these. So 81, this guy went straight level 5. So let's chunk him for a good amount. He just does not have much. And again, I'm going to clean up a lot with these archers. Nice. That's a 22, so he's at 32. He's within striking distance, so somebody can hit him for 35. Let's check on yellow. Again, he's not having a very good time. I imagine he's gonna die pretty quickly because a lot of people have tons of spears, and he went knights. So he didn't go men at arms, and people are already ahead of him in leveling. So I think he's gonna be pretty much dead. So we're gonna go roll a little bit at level 3, get level 4, get level 5, and then roll at level 5. These guys upgraded extremely fast. I'm expecting some siege to come out next round. Always good to have more men at arms in scale. Arbitrier French, very good. Another arbitrary card, lock that. So this French one too is gonna be sold. I don't necessarily need it. We got the French 3-2, French 3-3, French 3-3. I really wish I could sell this. I had 2 gold in to buy that and get more arbitriers, but you know, such is our luck. $112 versus this. This guy's also level 5, but he's at 85, so this is very important that we chunk him for a little bit, which we will. Again, you never put your horsemen up front. If you have horsemen, you want to put them behind immediately. He has men at arms, but I have upgraded archer and crossbows now, or a crossbow. You see how much more damage they do once they're upgraded. This is why you upgrade your archers early, so you can cut through men at arms early game, and they're not as much of a problem. And like, we're just cleaning up here. This guy's gonna get chunked for probably 15 to 20. I would say closer to the 15 range. Never mind. You get chunked for 24. That's really good. And yellow won. So let's see what he has. He has manga die, as we learned from last game. Total garbage. Okay, so let's stage this for now. Roll once. Lock. Level. I don't want to sell anything right now because I would just be wasting the food. So I'm just going to have one more skill. Upgrade the French 2-2 next level. Get the French 3-3 in. So French 2-2 is going to create a 1 slot. Or see exactly what we're going to get first. Because if it's a Sultanate card that's really good, then we may just want to buy the Sultanate card and put it in first so we can start scaling that as well. And ideally we get another crossbow set. So we have a strong crossbow archer mass, and then we can start buying men at arms level 5. And some siege if there's anything. Okay, so we're playing against Yellow, who was pretty greedy. I mean, I don't think he has a shot, personally. He has veteran horsemen and knights versus tons of spears. He also has Lance Connect, so Lance Connects actually cut through my stuff pretty easily, but again, I cut through the Lance Connects like water. His veteran Mega I don't really do much. This is at least 25, if not 30. So yeah, I'm not as scared of this guy. That's 28, so he's within striking distance now too, so he might panic a little bit. I don't know. I see a Bombard, I see 4 Springholds, so we might not be able to go siege at all. Unless we get lucky with 2 Culverins, and then, you know, even then, that's a lot of Springholds. Unless, of course, he dies. In which case, yeah, I didn't check his health. It's going to prevent a lot of damage, because I don't think they're going to kill these 2. Alright, so it's a good thing we saved. So we could sell the 1-2, which we don't need. Level up. Triple that. Elite Janissary Reboldequin. Or Elite Men-at-Arms. So the French scale Men-at-Arms a lot, and we can upgrade these. I usually go for Elite Jans, but we have a lot of arbitraries. So we're going to put both of these in. We're going to hold right now. Let's see. So our key win condition is French 3-3. And we need to get a Sultanate card in there. We can always sell this for more Men-at-Arms or something better. So again, we outscaled this guy pretty heavily. We now have even more archers. We got 67 archers, 42 spearmen. This guy's knights are gonna, these knights are not gonna go very well. And I would be normally worried about Janissaries, except they're not entirely good against mass spearmen and mass archers, because the spearmen from an attack to attack rate on the Janissaries don't really do much. Like, they have to clear a lot, and then once the archers get on top of them, they just melt. Like, see, I mean, they're just gone. And now my Men-at-Arms are going to tank. I also have Elite Men-at-Arms, so all this is going to die, and I might be able to chunk him for 29. I have to be very, very lucky. I think I just have to make sure these Men-at-Arms survive, which is kind of a problem with the Springholds. I don't think they're going to survive the Springholds, so this guy might live. And as those Janissary scale, they become more and more of a problem for my front line. But I have a lot of stuff on here. I might actually kill him for 29. He might be out here. Yep, we got him. Oh, no, we didn't. He's at 5 health. Okay. Yellow, is he eliminated? Not yet. So everybody's still in the game. This is a pretty high-skilled game. So I'm kind of curious how it's going to end up. We're in a decent spot, but we don't have any siege. We don't have any anti-siege. We need to start upgrading, like, bigger units. So that is huge. We got extremely, extremely lucky there. And now we can start thinking about what we want. So elite crossbowmen. We don't have another crossbowman. It gives us Tower Elephant. I'd much rather get the elite crossbowman with the Tower Elephant than anything else, because elite crossbowmen scale with damage, and we already have a Sultanate in there. So now all we're gonna do is just roll for like 3-2, 3-2. We don't really have anything to roll for 6s, so I think what we're going to do is level up quickly next round. And what we're going to do here is upgrade this twice, hopefully for armor. So that's 1 armor. True damage, max health, we want more armor. And then we're going to roll. I mean, there was nothing I was going to buy that round. I need to upgrade to next round. So next round, because I have an elephant, which to be honest I don't really necessarily care about, I should pull him back. But he's taking a lot of damage on his own. The yellow's out, which is predictable. I mean, he got outscaled, out-upgraded, and he went fast upgrades. I'm winning this pretty hard. And he even had Grenadiers. He didn't upgrade his archer, so I should clean up pretty quickly. My head arms are tanking. So this is good. I mean, we want to chunk this guy before he starts hitting his stride, especially since it's a very parent siege. I'm seeing still those, seeing those. So a lot of them are going anti-siege, which is kind of weird and frankly good for me. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, so we're gonna level up. We're gonna roll once. We have more men-at-arms that are Mongol. I mean, literally 3 rounds, this is going to be a replacement more men-at-arms. Actually, I want, like, knights or spearmen. So I'm going to see if I can get elite royal knights. I want to replace these 2. This is staying, this is staying. This is staying, this is staying, this is staying. So I want to replace, I have 2 cards to replace. Ideally, 1 is Janissaries. Or some sort of gunpowder unit. And 1 is Cav. And I can always go more Cav, but I really don't want to. And everything's scaling as I expected. This guy's at 3 health, and I don't think he's gonna survive. Yeah, he just, no way. We got him. So this is the guy we just beat. This is pink. I'm not really worried about any of these guys. I mean, I think they just started rolling for nothing. And this guy's just gonna get trashed. Yeah, this guy's dead. Another guy got eliminated. GG. So the only thing I would be worried about is if somebody somehow gets mangonels. Like, none of this really scares me. I have a very good crossbow mass that's scaling. which will handle the men-at-arms. The archers will handle everything else, plus they do pretty good damage to the men-at-arms. And then I have a very good solid front line. In fact, oh, that's good. Okay, so elite spears is pretty awesome, so I'm gonna get that. That could be one replacement. I would get arbitraries, but I just already have an arbitrary card, or I already have elite spear. Basically 2 crossbowman cards. Okay, so this is huge. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna upgrade it now. And elite janissary, elite spearman, men at arms. I don't have an Ottoman 6-1, do I? It's alternate. So what we want to do is, we can't use this because we don't have a range unit. I think, well, there's a bunch of anti-siege, so why don't we just take the 3 spearmen? And we just want to improve our men-at-arms. We're at 14 now, scaling, so we want to make sure we get this. So we don't really need them for attack, we need them for tank, which is great. So that's exactly all we need to do. And we just scale that thing. It's a very, very simple way of playing. Scale men-at-arm for armor, scale your backline for damage. Typically you would want to scale your crossbows, but I mean, I don't think so. I prefer I was in here. So I mean, look at all this 1, 2, 4 cannons, which, I mean, you don't need to counter other cannons. Like, the only reason you would ever go anti-siege if somebody has mangonels, otherwise it's just a waste of space. This guy has Elite Lance Connect, so that's somewhat scary. You know, if you don't have archers, like last game we had veteran Mangadai, which doesn't do well against armored units, then it would be a problem. But I think for the most part, we have everyone covered. In worst case, I just bust out the chance for one of the men-at-arms that aren't really scaling well. It's like the veteran level men-at-arms. Then we effectively just murk them. And I have elite spearmen on the off chance I need to use them for lancers, because this guy scales into lancers, but the other 2 are not. So I have an option of replacing one of those 2 cards with extra spearmen that scale 11 per round, and that's pretty good. And again, I'm not a big part of having an archer mass this big, this early, is you want to upgrade the damage so they can help cut through the men-at-arms. Like, they're not like useless. So this guy did the same thing I did. He upgraded his men-at-arms. I'm assuming this guy's effectively dead. Yeah. So 2 more eliminated. I get another buy round, like I needed it, which I really don't. So we just refresh and see if we can get some upgrades. So I don't really need Elite Royal Knights anymore. I have the 2 cards I want to replace that I really like that are scaling. So we're just going to roll for those 2 cards. If we don't get them, whatever. So that's 1. Again, we take that because if we upgrade it, then we can get one of these 2 cards easily. So we didn't get anything. Shocker. Let these guys play it out. He's at 311. He's right at 281. Or 283, I missed a couple units. But again, a lot of those are horsemen, so I'm not too worried. Again, a lot of his are horsemen, which I'm not too worried. Teal's predictably gonna win this. And that's scary. So in a pure mass versus mass, he actually, I mean, he's gonna roll red. This many Janissaries, and this is why I wanted to play earlier, is because he's scaling his Janissaries really hard. He has 44 Janans, and that's pretty tough to go against without mangonels. And I can't go mangonels because he has that. So a big part of keeping my mass And again, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to put some archers up front, I think, to start cutting through the gens. Don't need to be like this. So we want to keep the French lead too long as possible. That's why we're selling this and buying, staging that. But that's more important. So this guy was at 5 health literally the entire time, and he literally started massing towards me. So, and even fight, I'm pretty nervous. Although I do have a nice comp, he has a very nice comp. And I think he might effectively win this. He's killing stuff faster than I can kill stuff. And that has to do with the Janissaries. So the thing that we need to do is kill his front line faster than he can kill ours. And that poses a bit of a problem, because I am not. The thing is, Jans versus archers usually win. But it requires us to actually be in front of the archers. Yeah, this is gonna win him the game. So we need to make a few adjustments. And we need to get a little lucky. So that's a big one. So it's time to sell this. This has run its course. We got more elite spearmen, which I'm going to put here. We're going to get this. We're going to keep rolling. French 3-2. Really don't want that anymore. In fact, this has run its course. We're going to put this in. And so it's not worth it to upgrade any of our melee anymore since he has so many Janissaries. So what we need to do is upgrade our elite crossbowmen to attack faster. That'll be fine. So just give him a little extra damage. And now I'm out-assing him. And I have elite spearmen as well. Fight's going a little better. We want to stay as even as possible and keep the front line as good as possible. Yeah, me getting Jans helps a lot, and I need to kill his Jans first. So now I'm pulling ahead, and I'm also scaling better. But I didn't kill everything fast enough. Nothing. So at this point, we just roll and hope for the best. There's not really much else we can do. He sold something for that Mega now. I wonder if that was a mistake from his part. Clearly not. Winning this. I mean, that's what happens when you have more Jans. So our only hope right now is to upgrade. So he clearly has a lot of stuff upgraded and I don't. And we're gonna pull our spearman back because he just seems to be running around. That's a big upgrade. Ottoman 6-2 or Sultanate 6-1. Let's get the elite spearman in, and hopefully we upgrade the Ottoman 6-2. So we're gonna increase our max health here. All right, so that was a big upgrade. So I'm going to do something a little crazy. So we're going to put this on the in the middle, this on the left, this on the right. Now let's go. And I got the elite spearman in the right spot. Just pretty awesome. And I have 50 more pop than he does now. And that might have made and I think that made a big difference. So I'm gonna kill his Jans really fast. And now I'm on his archers. And this is big. Okay. So we're gonna win this round. So that was good. So the key difference was we had about 80 units sitting on the sidelines. The reason why I didn't upgrade the January series because I was really worried about killing the frontline horsemen, and I wanted to have enough spearmen on either side. So, because if you notice, he kept switching the positioning of his horsemen. So I put my elite spearmen on the side that I thought he would position that the best, like the most likely position it was in, which was the right, and then the left I put just a hardened spearman, which, you know, you're like, why didn't you replace them? Like, why would you replace them? Because like you got 144 of those to just tank Janissary hits. Like he had almost 70 Janissaries. So I decided, okay, why not just do that? And we got really lucky on the last round. Like if we didn't have the health that we had, which is why I like to play with high health, there's a good chance we would have lost like 2 rounds ago. And so that's a big part of my strategy that, you know, because I don't lose a lot of health early, I can save that so when the end comes and they have a certain comp, I can counter it or build into it as long as I get a little lucky. And usually with level 6 cards, you gotta have a little bit of luck. We got extremely lucky at the end. Yeah, that was basically it. Elite Spearman countered the Cav. Hardened Spearman just tanked as many Janissary shots as they could take. I had 102 men at arms, so I got that upgrade really early, which we kind of lucked into. I had about over 150 crossbows, like around about 150 crossbows. So that cut through a lot of the original men at arms. And then I think the thing that people miss is the archers. So the archers were a key component into taking out all of his Janissaries. Archers do very well against Janissaries because of the high attack rate and the damage to those type of units. So all in all, it was a pretty clinical win. There's a lot of skill in this lobby, which is nice to see. But at the end of the day, a lot of these guys just went too greedy, except for Teal, who actually played it right. He just couldn't cut through all the health in time. He played in a very similar way that I did, but the one thing his mistake was he stopped at kind of level 5 units. He didn't upgrade to level 6, so his scaling didn't match my scaling per se once I, had all the upgrades that I needed. So yeah, I think this was kind of a very stereotypical mass without siege. And because of that, I think we had a really good shot at winning if we just did everything, which we did. So Yeah, that's basically it. Nothing more to it. I guess it will post this as kind of a tutorial on how to build into the late game and then counter the late game opponent that you'll have at the end.